Hello yogis, welcome to Happy Yoga Life channel. Please grab a mat, let's start the practice. So today, let's work on this Yama, which is the code of conduct. So this specific Yama is called Ahimsa. Ahimsa. It translates to nonviolence. So nonviolence sounds a very simple concept, but oftentimes we only think about nonviolence toward other people or not committing crime, not murdering. But the nonviolence of this Buddhism and yogic teaching, ahimsa, is a lot deeper. It's about going inward as well, including our minds. So a story like this, a student in the class, and there is she's wearing shorts, but then there is a mosquito coming to her leg. She is about to kill the mosquito, and then she thought of this ahimsa, non-violence, right? So she didn't kill the mosquito. So her teacher asked her, saying, "Why didn't you kill the mosquito?" She says, "Well, according to the yogic teaching, ahimsa is nonviolence, and especially toward beings. So I didn't want to kill it." But the master said, "Well, in your mind, you already thought about it because you raised your hand is about to kill the mosquito." So the real teaching is, besides about not killing nonviolent to other people in action, but also about thoughts. How can we be very mindful and create this loving kindness for all beings, all creatures? So ahimsa is nonviolence. So nonviolence, naturally, the opposite is loving kindness. So let's just meditate upon loving kindness for a few minutes together. All right, let's close our eyes. Just soften your eyelids. Soften your breath. Now start to soften your body with every exhale. Gently observe your body. If there's any tension, just give this awareness. And kindly let your tension melt away. Now gently lengthening your breath. Inhale, open the heart center. Feel that all the love from the universe going in toward your heart. And exhale, emit all that loving kindness outward to the world, to the universe. Now put palms together in front of your heart center. Let's bring this loving kindness to people around us. So first think of someone you love and you miss. Visualize this person in front of you as detailed as you can. And then repeat after me silently. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Now bring in mind an acquaintance, someone you're not very familiar with, but you have acquainted before. Visualize this person in front of you as detailed as you can. Now let's repeat in front of this person. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Pour all the love toward this person. Now bring in mind a person that you had difficulty with, someone you don't get along. Visualize this person in front of you with as much details as you can. Now repeat. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Now pour all the love and kindness toward this person from your heart. Now let's take 3 breaths together. Inhale fully into your heart. Exhale out through your heart center to the universe, emitting all that loving kindness. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Feeling that loving kindness pouring into your heart and hold. And then exhale, pouring out all that loving kindness to the universe. Now gently release your hands and open your eyes. So let's start our asana practice. So change your crossed leg if you are in the crossed leg position. So to open our heart to receive more loving kindness, we first do a open heart exercise. So inhale, raise your hand up, look up. Exhale, hands behind your buttocks, interlace the fingers. Now roll your shoulders behind and open the chest, look up. Stay here. Every inhale, feeling the heart opening. And smile. And the next exhale, fold from your hips, spine forward, forehead to the floor, and let your fists raise up to the sky. Observe your shoulders, your heart, and between the shoulder blades. Next, inhale, engage your core, look forward first, and then come up. Release your hands, inhale, hands up to the sky. Reach, 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 and then exhale your right hand to the floor, tilt to the right, left hand to the sky. Inhale back to center, both hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand to the left side, tilt to the left side. Exhale. Inhale, both hands to the sky. Exhale to your right. Inhale, both hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, tilt to your left. Inhale, both hands to the sky, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, right hand down, this time stay here. Tilt to your right. And bend your right elbow, maybe even walk your right hand outward. Right elbow on the floor. Wherever you are, stay here. Be nonviolent. Be kind to your body. You can look up to the ceiling, or you can look down to your right thumb, whichever makes your neck feeling comfortable. Take one more inhale, feeling your left side rib cage opening. Exhale, surrender. Next, inhale, slowly come back to center, reach both hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, tilt your torso to the left. And walk your left hand outward, and then bend your left elbow. Maybe your left elbow on the floor, maybe not. You can look up to the ceiling and stay here. Inhale, surrender. Exhale, surrender even more. Inhale, observe your side body. Exhale. Next, inhale, both hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Put your fingertips on the floor. Now, walking your fingertips forward, melt your chest toward the floor. Still look forward to keep your spine straight. Now, slightly tuck your chin to the chest. Keep the cervical spine aligned. So your entire spine is straight. Take one deep inhale, feeling the shoulder blades open, your back of the heart open. Exhale, melt your chest toward the floor. Next, inhale, walk your fingertips to the right. So walk it slowly. Start to observe your body. The side of your left hip start to sense. Once you get the rightmost place, put your palms down and melt your chest toward the right thigh. You can melt your forehead between the elbows. Every inhale, observe your left hip and maybe even left armpit. If you want to deepen a little more, you can stack your left hand on top of right. Even interlace the fingers for stability. And next, inhale, look up, look forward to your palms, release them, come up to fingertips again. Now slowly walk your fingertips to the left. Keep your chest low toward the ground and just walk 2 inches at a time. Walk toward the left and observe your body. The side body sensation goes from the left side to the right side of your body. Once you get to the leftmost edge, put your palms down, melt your chest toward the left thigh, forehead melt toward between your arms. Every inhale, observe your right hip. And exhale, let your right hip just be heavy. Now, if you want to deepen your stretch, you can stack your right palm on top of the left hand, back of your left hand. Observe your right rib cage and maybe even armpits. Inhale, look up to your palms and then come back to fingertips. Then walk fingertips back to center. Keep your chest low. Keep your chest low. And then walk your fingertips toward your torso. Come back to upright. And then walk your fingertips behind your buttocks, palms facing forward. So palms on the floor, fingertips facing forward. And just lift your sternum, heart toward the sky. As you lift, inhale and feeling that expansion of your heart. And feeling that loving kindness pouring into your heart center from the universe. Just accept and receive. If you feel like having a little more opening, you can let your head go back with ease. And then slowly come back to center. Be everything gentle and loving. We're practicing Ahimsa, the first Yama of Patanjali's 8 limbs of Yoga Sutra. Now come to all fours. Let's do some cat and cow. I'll recommend to have something under your knees. Just tuck your toes for now and let all the toes be grounded on the floor, palms really open. So get your all fingers on the mat, not just your heels of the palms. So inhale, drop the belly. Now open the chest, look up. being very gentle and loving to yourself. Exhale, tuck your belly and around your spine. Now do it at your own pace. Do 5 of them, very gentle and slow. Start to use your breath, the Ujjayi breath. On the 5th, when you get to the cow pose, just stay here. Let your belly be heavy and dropping toward the mat. Now push toward the mat so you are actually letting your crown going up toward the sky. So your shoulders are away from the ears. So not like this, so sinking down, but pushing so your ears away from the shoulders. And keep your chest forward so you have a chest opening here. Every inhale, lifting your chest. Every exhale, let your belly be heavy. Now on the next exhale, tuck your tailbone first and then round your lower belly, mid and upper spine. Lastly, relax your forehead. So stay here. Relax your head. You can dangle. And as well, pushing through your both palms, as well as grounding your toes, not so much against the knees, but it's your toes and your palms pushing yourself away from the mat, and rounding your spine, lifting the mid-spine toward the sky, like an angry cat. And especially take notice of your exhale. When you exhale, tuck your belly button toward the spine. Squeeze all air out. And next, inhale, come back to neutral spine. Now do 3 more cat and cow just to feel the spine. Now rotate your hips, like draw circles with your hips. 3 on the left side, and then 3 on the right side. These are small circles, and it's no need to hurry. Now next time we start to wiggle the tail, left and the right, just wiggle the tail. This will loosen up your lower spine. Now next time your tail on the left, look to the right. So we're going for a side bend. You'll feel some of opening on the left side of your rib cage to your left hip. Now stay here. You can keep looking to your right heel, maybe even to your left heel. And now slowly let your right elbow down to the mat, the right elbow down to the mat, and now you can keep your left elbow straight. Now you're expanding even more on the left side. Next, inhale, come back to center, back to neutral spine. Now let your hip go to the right and then look to the left. We're doing the side bend, giving the side body an expansion. And now slowly lower down your left elbow to the mat. If that's available to you, you can even change your right hand a little bit so that your left elbow can be on the mat. Just test out what works for you. And the purpose is to feel that expansion on the right side of the torso and the right outer hip. Inhale, come back to center. Now just wiggle the tail a few more times. They call this dog wag its tail. Now let's do thread the needles. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm under the left. Right shoulder, right ear on the floor. You can lift your left fingertips on the floor. Lift your palms, so left fingertips on the floor. Or you can walk your left hand over your head. You can look up to the ceiling. If this is not comfortable for you, just try yourself, see if there is a position that you feel comfortable enough, especially your left hand. Now wiggle your butt left and right, tiny shifts. Feel the sensation in your body and how the spine twist feel. And then put your left palm in front of your face. Push into it on the inhale. Lift your right palm to the sky. Exhale, right palm down. Now put your left palm on the floor. Inhale, lift your left palm to the sky. Exhale, left arm under the right. And left shoulder, left ear on the floor. Maybe you come to right hand, come to fingertips just right in front of your face. Or you can walk your right hand over your head. You can look up to the ceiling. Tiny shift your buttocks left and the right, or maybe even forward and back, to find that position that you feel most beneficial. And especially take notice of the exhale. When you exhale, how do you feel? And then slowly walk your right palm in front of your face. And inhale, press into the right palm, left palm to the sky. Exhale, left palm down. Now let's do 3 cat and cow. Feeling some sensations. Come to neutral spine. Now walk your palms forward and maybe toward the front of the edge. So your hips are still above the knees. Now slowly let your chest go down. Maybe your elbow on the floor, maybe not, depends. So maybe you can just put your forehead on the floor. This is called puppy pose. You can flatten the feet, or you can continue to tuck your toes, whichever you find comfortable and feeling natural. Everybody is different. So this is a very good heart opening. It's also called Anahata Asana. It's the heart melting pose. And then slowly look forward, push your palms back toward torso, come back to all fours. Just do 2 more cat and cow. When you finish, then shift your buttocks back to the heels, come to child's pose. So just normal child's pose, you can extend your arms forward. Melt your chest toward the mat. Now come back up to all fours. We're going to a frog pose. So keep your knees wide as you can, and then put your the shin parallel to the edge, so it's like 90 degrees between your thigh and so if you look at this way, it's like this. It's like this. Right. So we're going to frog pose because I need some padding on the knees. So I'm going on the side way. So I suggest you have some padding. So put everything like a blanket or a pillow under your knees so it's comfortable. So then come down to the elbow. So we'll stay here for a few breaths. You can interlace the fingers if you wish to. And tiny shift up and forward and back. And just feeling the inner thigh opening. And then slowly come to your palms. Shift your chest forward just for a moment. And then put your big toes together. Now come down, chest forward, melt on the floor. It's like a extended child's pose with knees wide open. Forehead on the floor. So your knees are wide open. The big toes are touching behind your buttocks. And then slowly come up, push your palms, and sit back. You can sit on the floor, and we go to wide-legged fold forward. So sit comfortably, maybe on a pillow or something. Get your legs wide as you're comfortable. So just walk the fingertips forward. Yeah, very nice. And then you can slowly let your forehead come down. We stay here very shortly, only 3 breaths. But the very conscious breath, inhale from the tip of your tailbone all the way, traveling through the spine to the crown of your head. And then exhale, visualize that energy go from the crown of your head, traveling through the spine all the way to the tip of your tailbone. Do that 2 more times. And feeling the expansion of the back side of your heart. And then slowly push yourself back up. And then turn your torso to your left thigh, left knee. And we'll go to one-sided fold forward. So the other way is a bit of easier. Could be bend your right knee. So we're going toward the left leg first. So you can bend your right knee. If you want to keep the wide-legged angle, just only bending, folding forward toward the left knee, you can also do that. So whichever you choose, just walk your hand, fingertips forward, Maybe you can get your left foot, but that's not the goal. So just keep the chest toward the left thigh and the forehead toward the left foot. Hello, kitty. Come here. So be kind to your body. We're practicing Ahimsa, non-violence. And then slowly walk your hands toward yourself. Come back to center. Now turn your chest to the right thigh, right knee. Walk your hands toward your right foot. Maybe you can get your right foot and just melt your chest toward the right thigh, forehead to the right toes. Very nice. And feeling your hamstring. And then slowly come back to center. Now use your hands to get your knees bent, and then we come to butterfly pose. So butterfly is your soles of feet together. It's a diamond shape. Just grab the ankles and sit very tall and straight first. Keep your crown toward the sky and inhale, straighten. Exhale, chest forward. And it's not to go really deep down for the forward bend, but let's just go chest forward, and you can use the elbows to kind of push your thighs away from each other, but not violently. We're practicing kindness today. So when you're having some lower back issue, especially remember to keep the spine straight. And now you can walk your feet forward away from your pelvis a little more. Now this time you can walk your fingertips forward and just round your spine and fold forward. So this time you might have more sensation on your back as well as your right outer hip instead of inner hips. Let's take 3 conscious breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, surrender with kindness. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And next, inhale, walk your palms, push yourself back up to straight spine. And then let your feet be straight. Tap your knees. We will do a forward fold with straight legs forward. So with this, I would like to propose some sort of props. If you do have a block, putting in between your knees so your legs are about hip width apart. Now walk your fingertips forward. Keep your spine straight. Maybe your hands come to your shin. Stay here. Or maybe you can use your peace finger to grab the big toes. And just keep your spine straight. Chest forward. Wherever you are, that's okay. Now take 3 conscious breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your belly button toward the spine. Squeeze all the air out. Inhale. Exhale. For the next exhale, slightly tuck your chin toward the chest. Squeeze your belly button in. Hold air out. Hold air out. When you feel like inhale, gently breathe in. And for more advanced practice, the next exhale, hold air out as long as you are comfortable with. Hold air all out, tuck your chin. Now lift your pelvic floor toward, so it's called a Mula Bandha. So lift your pelvic floor up, hold air out, tuck your chin in toward the chest. And then release everything. Now release your hands from your feet or shin. Just fold forward very gently. Put your forehead on the block. And now this is a resting pose of folding forward. Nothing else, just resting. And then slowly push yourself back up. And then come to your back. Keep your block handy. We'll do supported bridge. Let your knees facing to the ceiling and your fingertips slightly touch the heels. On the inhale, lift your pelvis toward the ceiling. Exhale down. We do 3 dynamic bridge pose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up, 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 up. Stay up just for 2 breaths. Squeeze your buttocks. And then put your block on the mid-height under the sacrum. And then just feeling the heaviness of your buttock. You can interlace the fingers behind the block if that's available for you, or just leave your hand palms down on the mat. And you can stay here, and then you can also straighten your legs one at a time. And this is a very intense pose. It's a not so much of a degree of back bend, but it's a really good front hip opening pose. If you would like to have a little more chest opening, you can reach your arms over your head and grab the opposite elbows. And then slowly release your hands from the elbows and get your knees bent one at a time. Stay here for 1 moment. Now lift your one leg at a time. We do supported inversion. So your lower back is, your blocks is still underneath your hips. So feet toward the sky. And then bend your knees, let your feet down to the floor. Inhale, lift your pelvis, and then remove the block. So then we will do some twist. So let your knees go toward your chest. You can just hold your knees for a moment and just circle around your lower back to massage. And then let your both knees fall to the right and look to the left. You can even adjust your hips to the left a little bit before your knees fall to the right. Extend your left arm out, look toward the left. Your right hand can be on the left thigh. So if you do have a cushion or something, I would recommend you put it in between your thighs. That gives you a little more comfort. Once you are comfortable, your muscles will relax. So the key here for the twist especially is for the muscles to be all relaxed. And gently, gently come back to center. Hug your knees in just for a little more circle. Massage your lower back. And then you can shift your buttocks to the left, to the right, and let your knees fall to the left. And turn your chest to the sky. Extend your right arm out. Look to the right. And put your cushion between your thighs for additional comfort. Observe your body. Melt all that tension away kindly. And then gently come back to center. Hug your knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. And thank yourself to take this time to practice. Not only to practice asanas for the physical well-being, but also to practice the Yama, Ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-violence. It's a code of conduct for yogic practice. So be kind and be loving to all beings, to yourself. Now gently let your legs go straight and come to Shavasana. If you do need other props to get your comfortable Shavasana, please do so. Take your time. Once you're settled, gently close your eyes and just pondering on Ahimsa, non-violence. The best practice to be non-violent is to be loving, to be kind. For every inhale, breathe in all that loving kindness from the universe. Every exhale, simply say to yourself, may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Stay here for 5 or 10 more minutes. If you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. And stretch your arms above your head. Step your feet away, just long stretch. And then exhale. And at your own pace, roll to one side and gently press yourself up to seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Observe your body and mind. And put palms together in front of your heart. Thank you for being here. Once more, may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Namaste.